Have you ever heard of the famous Battle of Thermopylae, where a handful of Greek warriors held back thousands of Persian soldiers? One of the Spartan soldiers was Dakes, whose life shows us how the famous warriors of Sparta lived 2,500 years ago. Right after his birth, Dakes, like all the other Spartan babies, was thoroughly examined by a strict official. Luckily, he proved to be strong and healthy, and wasn't left to die in a nearby mountain range called Taygetus like so many other weaker babies. In accordance with Spartan law, Dakes was only 7 when he was taken to a barracks, where his military training took place for 13 years. Dakes and his peers were taught discipline, endurance, survival, and combat. Their training was controlled by the 5 Ephors, or supervisors, who ran daily life in Sparta. All Spartan boys were fated to be warriors, since only a few thousand Spartans ruled over a population about 10 times greater in number. To secure their supremacy, the Spartans maintained tight control over the perioikoi, who produced goods, and the helots, who grew food. As part of their training, they regularly attacked the helots in order to improve their war skills and maintain fear in those they subdued. When Dakes turned 20, he became a hoplite, or heavily armed foot soldier. By tradition, before he went into his first battle, his mother gave him his shield and told him to come back with it or on it, meaning that only victory or death was acceptable for a true Spartan. In 480, when he turned 30, the Council of Elders, or Gerousia, summoned the assembly, called Appella, to ask all the citizens if they agreed to fight the invading Persians. Once the decision was made, the 2 kings, who were the commanders-in-chief, led the army to join other Greek troops at the pass of Thermopylae. Dakes was fighting in the first line for days, and when the Persians outflanked the Spartans, he volunteered to hold them back with Spartan King Leonidas and a few hundred other Greek soldiers. After a desperate struggle, Dakes died in the battle with most of his fellow warriors. Nevertheless, his name became immortalized for his heroism.